Hi guys, Figure-Boi here, back with another video, and today I'm going to be showing off a certain Funko Pop that arrived from Smith's today, which is the Green Goblin from No Way Home. Now, before anyone watches this video, I believe I should warn you there will possibly be some spoilers, and I wouldn't recommend anyone that hasn't actually seen No Way Home to watch this, because I'm probably going to spoil a ton of stuff. I'm going to link my Funko Pop version of the film down below if you are still unable to watch the film, but you can save yourself a lot of time by just watching my version of the film, and you'll probably get the basic gist of what happens. So yeah, I will put that in my in the description for this video. If I remember, if I don't, I'll probably end up doing it as a separate comment, as a pinned comment or something, but I think I'll, first thing I'll do is put that video link in my description. So, yeah, so here is the Green Goblin. So, but before I do go on, I thought I'd show the actual box here. For some reason, my thing seems to, as I'm recording this, it's almost like a mirror image, so I'll probably have to flip the video to sort that out. So yeah, I might actually use this as a new mask now, because as you can see, I'm actually doing a face reveal, but I might actually, I think I might have shows in my mind, I might actually cover myself up with this box. Oh wait, give me back my face! Right, here we are. So here's the other pops you can get. As you can see, you can get the free Spider-Man here. So as well as Tom Holland, we get Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire reprising their roles here. Another Doctor Strange, if anyone wanted another Doctor Strange pop. We have a new MJ, Spider-Man swinging on a web, and we have the Willem Dafoe Green Goblin Unmasked, Electro, who looks different from his appearance in The Amazing Spider-Man 2, and we have Doc Ock as he would have been seen in the trailers, unless you don't like to spoil yourself with trailers. So there's the whole box, and it just has a Funko. I'm guessing this is the new Funko Europe sticker now. So that's pretty neat. So yeah, there's the box art. Probably showing this off enough now. Just want to make sure I show off every bit. So I'll probably be putting him next to Spider-Lass and Eddie Brock up there for the time being, once I finish recording this. So I just want a Matt Murdock from this line now, and which is a Entertainment Earth exclusive in the US, but I haven't seen a UK listing yet. But I imagine it'll go to Funko Europe and sell out within the first 5 minutes. So here we, but there's still Daredevil Born Again, so they might come out with well, they obviously have more Daredevil pops then, assuming Funko. Well, that's if Funko's still around by that point. If they don't go bankrupt, but I don't see that happening anytime soon. Because the original Matt Murdock pop is really expensive now. I looked it up because I want to put it on my wish list on the Funko app, but the original one from the Netflix series is now worth 150 quid. That is crazy. A local shop near me had the what was it, the what's it called one, Wilson Fisk, for really cheap. I imagine if there is a new one for that series, I'm hoping it looks a lot better than what that old one did. So yes, so as all of them, all these Funko Pops for Marvel, they're all bobbleheads. So back in the day, I have you can probably see it there, I have the original Green Goblin pop, which, wait a minute, sorry, I'm covering, there you go, you can see it in the background there. I bet he also stars in my quick Funko Pop version as well. I'll bring that up again. And I need to make sure to shut my drawers. Can you see my boxer shorts there? Slipping out, was it a sock? But here we are. Boom. And he has his pumpkin bomb there, so hopefully it doesn't go off and incinerate me. I think that bit used to freak me out in the original film. That was a bit like Doctor Who when they used to, with the cigarettes. We had this weapon, he turned this guy into a skeleton, and that guy that walked through the wormhole, with the bus episode of Doctor Who. It's like, that used to freak me out for some reason. But looking back on it now, the effects are a bit, I mean, it's still creepy, but some of it probably would look back on it, probably think it looks a bit silly. But there you go. So, the original Green Goblin pop had the one up there had a metallic chase, and this pop is metallic, but doesn't. I don't know if it's really that. It has a metallic finish to it, but there's no like normal one to compare it to. So yeah, that's so it's just one of a kind for this. Unless the one in the because they have this big massive box with a lot of the sinister, not the Sinister Six, but obviously the villains that come through the portal, and so I don't know if the one included in that one has the metallic finish or not, but yeah, pretty neat, I will say. So I got this off the Smiths website. Yeah, I'm hoping you can still get it. I know some stores are getting them physically in. I would have thought they would get like tons in, but they don't seem to be getting many. But as far as I'm concerned, I got this online and I didn't have to click and collect at a particular shop. It was like a home delivery thing. So that's why I wasn't too worried when it sold out on Funko Europe. Actually, I don't mind bobbleheads at all. I mean, his head's like kind of stuck on a tilt, but there's nothing I can really do about that, and it doesn't like really ruin the figure for me. And as for the body, it looks like he's got like the lizard's body for some reason. I don't know what it is. But yeah, oh yeah, I forgot to mention. So the original Green Goblin pop had like a metallic chase, and then later on, I think that same year or the year after, there was a Comic Con exclusive one where it was just like the Green Goblin was like glow in the dark and had the glider. It's just I could wait for that one, but I'm really happy because this was back in 2016, so I would say like how many years now since then? It's crazy, man. I think I've got like a screenshot somewhere of like a picture of the pop, one of those like Funko Pop Hunters pages when they had like the image of like the original one at like Walgreens back in the day, like before it was officially released, and I would have had to have ordered through Finpack. That is scary, man. That was oh my. We're really backtracking now. I swear that was like similar time. You get a sense of deja vu. And I'm hoping to watch the original Spider-Man films with my brother alongside the second Spider-Man with Tom Holland, which I know is a mixed bag, but I'm sure we'll like it for Zendaya. And Into the Spider-Verse, which I have the DVD and I've seen it. I saw it at the cinema back when it first came out. It'd be good to watch it again before the new one comes out as well, with Spider-Gwen. Woo! And I'm just curious as to who will play Spider-Gwen in the MCU. But there's a lot of hurdles to jump over first. I mean, Kevin Feige needs to sort himself out because I'm not really certain he actually knows what he's doing. Probably get hit in the head by his cap for even suggesting that. But yeah, I don't really know what else to say about it. Like other than, am I supposed to say like the cliche things? Oh, the molding on this is absolutely incredible. Like all the details in this is just it looks spot on. But I will say that his head looks abnormally large. I don't remember his head being that large in the film. Also, what is going on with the eyes? There's little scruffs of paint. And his teeth don't look, but at the end of the day, I'm still happy to own it in my collection. So yeah, I guess that's all I really have to say about that. But yeah, in terms of the actual mold and all that, I'm thinking back to like Lego. There was a Lego figure of the Green Goblin, and I remember that figure looked pretty cool. I think my friend had the at least, but you can't really complain because unlike the Lego, one of the original Lego Green Goblins, at least all the key features are actually painted, and they didn't just like have like a blank, green piece. But it's still an iconic Lego figure. But we're talking about Funko Pops here, aren't we? So yeah, I'm hoping you're those that are watching are actually enjoying this, and I'm not putting you off too much by showing my face. But yeah, I'm really happy with this figure. And hopefully my back doesn't get busted again, and I might need the glider to help me. And now I know how. Obviously, a massive exaggeration there, but I imagine he was probably in a lot more pain with, you know, being spoiler alert, impaled by his glider than me and my bad back. Because at least that's some. I mean, at least my bad back is something I could, you know, walk off. He didn't have to suffer as long after that, but still, you know, he probably already suffered enough with, you know, with the green goblin taking over him. But yeah, obviously, just looking at it, I'm not going to show it, but as you can see, I don't know if you can show it, but no, I don't know if you can see it. You see it? No? I don't think I can get it. Or at least you can get an angle what the guy looks like from the bottom. But, yeah, what else I wanted to say? Yeah, oh yeah, it has the funko license, so it is a real product for anyone who calls me an idiot and says that it's fake, just to wind me up. But yeah, there you go. Smith's Toys Superstores for those in the UK. I can't remember where it's exclusive to in the US. But before we close off the video, I've got a bonus soda to show off. So I went into HMV and I ended up buying myself another can of Sally. You remember one of the first soda videos I did? No, second soda, isn't it? It's not my first one, but obviously with one where I actually had pulled a chase, which was Ochako from My Hero. This is the one that I ordered alongside it, and I was upset that I didn't get the chase. And guess what? I jumped into HMV today. They only had one in, so I knew just buy the one. At least, well, obviously I was only going to buy the one because there's only one there. At least then I wouldn't have the worry of you know, picking the wrong can out. This was the best time to do it. And surely enough, you don't believe it, it didn't pay off at all. It's just another common. In fact, you've probably got your hopes up then. For those, even if you don't like sodas, the thought of getting a chase of a rare version. I'm not going to even attempt. Oh, I've touched it now. Oh well. Eventually, I'll probably see if I can give this away to somebody that might actually care about it. I use my own card. You know, I think after this, I'm never you know, taking the risk against it. Like I said, you can just see it's the normal. This should have been second time. You know, second time should have been a winner, but it wasn't. So there you go. Same as before. So I'll just keep this safe somewhere. I was hoping to keep this mint. I've got my grubby fingers all over it now. I don't know. Well, sure someone will be grateful for it eventually. Otherwise I just have to keep it somewhere hidden. Or I could sell it. Not on eBay. I'd rather just pay what, $14.99 for this, and people will be after the chase, not the common, unless they got the chase and want the common as well, but don't want to risk getting a second chase. But I wouldn't worry about that, people. And I'll be able to, because I think I underestimate how hard it is to get chases sometimes. But yeah, there you go. There's the can. At least I'll be able to tell the you know, difference eventually. So yeah. Well, I'll be able to tell the difference. I mean, there's no difference between this figure and the one that I've already got on display. As in, at least I'll be able to know that this is my duplicate because the can is really dented. Now, I really hope that, you know, people, you know, don't want to go anywhere near this. I know it's dented, but, you know, what if it's the chase? Sure, it's not the chase anyway. You know, really, I am kind of miffed. But anyway, I've kind of been saved from going down the rabbit hole of buying multiple of the figures just to have like a whole stash of. I don't really want to pay money for a full box, and I could just get one can and score the chase and not even be asked about getting, you know, the common. But here, just to close it off, at least. There we go. So yeah, if you really like Nightfire, of course, you might still like this figure anyway. But I think the pink one was better. But I've got my Scarlet Witch, which has a similar colour scheme. But I just part of me wanted closure. I wanted a second chance, and obviously the second chance didn't really it didn't really go to plan, did it? But it could have been an epic save, but it wasn't. But what can you do? You can't always win the soda game. Anyway, so yeah, cheers to everybody that bothers to tune in. I'm really grateful. Feel free to comment on this video if my comment section isn't still playing up. And yeah, I'm extremely grateful. I can't think of a Green Goblin quote, but oh no, I've got one. You know, I don't know really know how I can relate it to a scenario, but I'll say the line. I'll see if anyone can come up with a caption for it. Right, I started this company. Do you know how much I sacrificed? That's incredibly cringe. I remember, I just had to say it. So yeah, safe to say I'm gonna glide off now. Ha 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 ha.